I still in the book of Psalms. Remember now, I went back to my Psalms because you know I Psalms is a very interesting book in the Bible. Because I tell you, no matter how many times I read it, I always find something new, and that's what this continuously reminds me how it's the living word. But so Psalms 73 and 26 says, "My health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever." And today, I'm just grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my kids. Obviously grateful to God for being alive, grateful to making it through another week. Grateful for my friends, my family, everyone in here. We prayed for everyone in here before we even got the room started. So, just glory be to God. Um, in this particular verse, you know, that one of the reasons why I saved it was because not because of what he said in the beginning, but really because of what he said in the end. And it was a good reminder because, the author was telling us, he was that, he said, even though my health may fail, and listen, we humans, we are humans, and no matter how much we try, we could pray and we could do whatever we want, we could say we could try to live the healthiest lifestyle. You could try to prolong it as long as you want, but there will come a time in your life, whether you choose to believe and accept that or not, is that your health may fail. You know, like we can't avoid it. We will grow old. If God spares our life to see it, we will. You know, and the way that God has beautifully designed us is for that to happen and for, what I'm saying, like this to be a part of our journey, whether it happens early or whether it happens later, you know. But the author reminds us in this particular verse, he tells us, he said, even if my health may fail, he said, God remains the strength of my heart, right? So that means that no matter what you go through, no matter like what it is that God put you through, no matter like if you up today, if you down tomorrow, let God be the strength of your heart. And but the most important thing, and this is why I really saved it, this was what meant so much to me, right? He said, He is mine forever. And that should be like a strong reminder to us that, it ain't about like what we going through now. See, all of this is temporary. See, we living with this, what going on right here is just temporary. This ain't permanent. This ain't nothing that we have to like look for. This isn't what we looking forward to. Tomorrow isn't what we looking forward to, no matter how good tomorrow is. No matter what we have planned for tomorrow, that isn't what we essentially looking forward to. What we looking forward to as Christians is eternity. We looking forward to being in glory with God one day. We looking, and He wants us to look at it that way. And that is why the author told us. He said, through all of this, if my health fail, no matter what going on in my life, he say that He is mine forever. That means that he had already prepared his mind, not for the temporary, but for forever. He already know where he's positioning himself to be with God because he says that God remains the strength of his heart. That means no matter what happens, let God remain and be at the center of whatever you have going on. So thank you everyone again for the opportunity to speak. I appreciate and I love each and every one of you. I think we would move now into the time of praise reports and prayer requests.